Hello world, Wendy from Cali here, and I hope you guys had a great Independence Day yesterday. Didn't lose any fingers, I hope, and didn't get any fines for illegal fireworks. Um, I just thought I'd come back with another update, weekly update here, and let's talk about setbacks today. Setbacks and refocusing. So this past week has had many setbacks for me, in the sense that I thought I had a urinary tract infection. um, Middle of the week, I just suddenly had really bad stomach pains and wasn't quite sure why. And so we treated it with some natural remedies that Panda Bear found, and the pain went away. So I was like, okay. And then on Thursday, we went for a walk in the morning before work, and my back was feeling kind of out of it, and it was just like, why is my back feeling bad? It didn't feel bad during the week, after working out, strength training at the gym and all of that. And then my dad had recently had a urinary tract infection where he needed to go to the hospital and have a catheter put in. And so it was one of those where I'm like, oh, what if I am having a urinary tract infection? These symptoms kind of mirror that, first, the pelvic pain and then the back pain. I'm like, what if I have a bacteria and it's spreading to my kidneys? And it was just like, oh my gosh, like I better go get checked. And so I took some time off of work to go to urgent care, to get checked. And after getting checked, it turns out there's no bacteria. They ruled it as three different things: dehydration, which doesn't make sense because I drink a lot of water, and they said that the stomach pains was probably from something I ate that disagreed with my stomach. So food poisoning, when everyone else didn't have food poisoning and they ate pretty much the same stuff as me. And the back pain, they ruled it as maybe I heard it at the gym doing strength training. And so they prescribed me a muscle relaxer and an anti-inflammatory medicine. And I was just like, this is ridiculous. And so luckily my dad knows acupuncturist, and he was able to fit me in. And I went to get acupuncture, and first he did some treatment on me, got up, and the pain was milder. It was at a level 7 and it got down to maybe like a level 4, and I was like, yeah, it kind of feels a little better. And so he's like, where else does it hurt? And so I pointed at the areas. He got me to lay back down, did another treatment on me, and magic. Pain level went down to a 2, very bearable at that point, and I was just like, it nearly disappeared, and I was just like in shock. And so it was one of those where I was like, what the heck? And so despite having the stomach issues and then the back issues, I did not quit on working out. We stopped with the strength training for a little bit because we didn't want to exacerbate my back, but we did continue walking. And so even yesterday, we did two separate walks. And so it's one of those where it's like, even though there are setbacks like pain, and possibly feeling sick, you got to keep pushing. And so you also need to learn to balance. So there's got to be balance too. So yesterday we did 2 separate walks, pretty long ones. And so today is an off day. A rare off day that I haven't had in so long. If you look at my Fitbit history, it would say that I worked out 7 days a week for the past few weeks, right? Despite all of that, for some reason, I haven't been eating keto. I've been trying to see if, eating, whatever I want, even though, certain eating windows will allow me to lose weight. And so my weight's been fluctuating up and down, the same few 7 pounds. And so I thought it would be important to keep track of the weight, but also to keep track of the body fat percentage, because my scale does give me that, and to keep track of my measurements. And so it's been a month that I've been doing these videos. So every first Saturday of the month, I'm going to take my measurements and then I'm going to report back. That's Sunday. So July 4th is the first Saturday that I'm doing this. So today, on July 5th, I am going to report what my measurements are. And so let's get started. So my weight yesterday was 241.9, 241.9 pounds. And so this morning it was 239.8 pounds. So you see, weight fluctuates from day to day by a lot for me. And so I figured weight is not something I should really focus on right now because it's fluctuating so much. And I don't want it to affect my mood. And so I am going to tell you the weight so that I have it on record. But I'm also going to tell measurements because I think measurements are important as well. And so body fat percentage, 45.7%. Bust is 47 inches. Under bust, 38.75 inches. With the sports bra, the bust was 45 inches. Waist is 46.25 inches. Hips is 50.75 inches. My right bicep, 16.5 inches. My left bicep, 16.25 inches. Not sure why my arms are not symmetrical, but you know, that's the way it goes. Right thigh is 30 inches. Left thigh is also 30 inches. Right calf, 18.5 inches, and left calf, 18.25 inches. So those are my measurements as of July 4th, 2020. So in a month, in August, I will report back and see if there's any changes in the amount of inches I've lost based on what we're doing. And so I thought that would be important. That's pretty much the update. You know, refocusing, instead of focusing on weight loss, I am now going to focus on inches lost, and also continue to focus on seeing what foods affect me in terms of my mood, in terms of, you know, weight loss progress, feeling bloating or anything like that while eating it. You know, those are things I want to eliminate from my diet if it makes me feel yucky. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Until next week, I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And until next time, see you later.